Hi guys! Vlogmas day 9, I think. So, this is the unicorn. It's actually a little girl dressed up in a unicorn, or will be a unicorn costume. I guess that's the gist of it. So I made her into a Christmas one. So I put red and green, and I put them in the opposite, and then I used that the yarn that I made the hat out of for the collar and for the edging on the hat. The hat comes off, but you sew it on once you get it. So this pattern is by NEOGURUMI, and I will put it in the comments down below or in the description. I got the pattern off of Ravelry. I think it was in a bundle. So like when they were running a sale or something. I think the actual girl's name is Jessica. And so my face isn't great. The head could be maybe stuffed more. They advised of putting like a like a popsicle stick or a foam core or something for the head to keep it. I mean, I don't know. My crochet is pretty tight, so I don't think I'll have that problem. She doesn't look like she's going very far. So I don't know if she will sit. She might sit with the tail and everything added. So, I kind of asked Dawn for his opinion as far as if we should do the red and green tail and hair, or mane, I guess, or pink. And because it's Daisy, we decided to do pink. So these are all the tentacles, or the mane, excuse me, the hair. Well, I ran out of this one, and if you can see, I switched to a different pink yarn, but they're different in sizes. So it's super crazy because these are single crochet, but you can tell the difference in the yarn. So I'm assuming one was probably more vintage than the other. Again, I am dealing with yarn that I have gotten from in big lots and from other people, and so I couldn't tell you for sure an age on it, but you can definitely tell there's a difference in size. So there's 16 of the large ones. It was a chain 41 and then just 2 single crochet in each chain down. So it's a pretty tight spiral, not real hard to do, and that will go on the back here. So you'll have like, I think it said 12 down. And then you put 2 on the 2 small ones, which is a chain 21. You put 2 of the small ones on either side of the horn or either side of the ears. I think it was the horn. Do that. And then 4 large ones and 2 little ones for the tail here. So I still have to make the ears and the horn, and I'm trying to find the right color for the horn. I'm hoping I can find a sparkle of some sort. Again, not exactly happy with the way the neck is, but it'll be all right. She won't care. She'll just be happy. It's cute. Looks like a little girl. So, and especially with the pink, I'm hoping the pink will look decent. But I was just thinking about like price point. Like if you would have to price this, it would be like, say you do a penny a stitch, which is, some people do that. They do a penny a stitch. So you've got the 41 chains plus 2 times more. So you've got 120 in each of these. So that's like $1 times. So let's just say roughly you go $1 times 16. So that's 16 just in pony hair, and the amount of time it takes you to do these. I mean, that's, yeah. So when pricing your work, make sure you know what you're worth and your time and that kind of stuff. So 16. And then this thing, this has, can't remember. I think it's 12. Like the lowest point was 12. So you got to figure there's at least 100 stitches because there's 20 rows here. So there's 20 rows in each of the legs and the arms And the body even has, I believe, 20. The head's got 20. The head probably has, yeah, so if you did a penny a stitch, it would still come out to be like a $40 doll, at least, I'm thinking. But I don't know. What do you guys tell me your thoughts? Like, if you were to make this and it wasn't just for family, what would you charge? Because it's a lot of work. It took me longer than I expected. It's not hard. And you just work in you make these ahead of time and then work this in. So, and you started with the leg and made the two legs, the two arms. You make the first leg, leave that one open, stuff it, and then second one, chain 3 and go over, work around, and then you go all the way up and decrease it, of course, at the top. So, I don't know. I think she's cute. I made her with green eyes because I figured it would go better with the Christmas yarn, and that's some thoughts anyway. So hopefully I can get, I don't know how clean it's going to stay, but it's acrylic, it'll wash up, is my thoughts. But yeah, so I've got to tie all these on. And I think I'm going to, before I sew the hat on, I'm going to put them on the hat. And I'm cheap, and I just use the carryover yarn instead of using a stitch marker. I'm cheap. I'm cheap on a lot of things, but that's what I've always done, is just carried up my tail. That way I leave myself a long enough tail to sew in. But I'm going to attach these before I sew it to the head. It actually says to sew it to the head first, but I think as long as I get my my ears on where they're supposed to go, and the horn, and I tried the green on this side, but it didn't look right, so we're going to stick with the red on that side, and the green, that's how it spooled when I was doing it. And I actually decreased because, again, just like the Harry Potter, it was not fitting the head the way I would like it. I would like it to be snug. Even though I'm sewing it on, I'd still like it to be snug, so I did do a decrease on that round. What else can I tell you? I think, we went and I dropped off some gnomes for my mom. Mom sold a couple more gnomes, and the lady was super happy. She even gave Mom a tip, so that's good. And then Donnie and I went to a Christmas thing for families here in Sioux Falls. For those that are in need, you could sign up, and it was such a great event. I mean, we had to wait like an hour in line, but you could spend up to $8 per children or per child, and they had items. So basically, like, if you got an $8 item, it was an $80 item, so you paid 10% of whatever your retail was. So the max that we would spend is $32 for the 4 kids, and they're running around out there. But we were able to get some Lego sets and some different things for the kids that we wouldn't have been able to get. So it was a nice blessing. But yeah, like Lego sets had only like a $3 price point on it. So we were able to get at least one for each of the kids, and then plus we got some like coloring things, and I can't remember, some science stuff. It was really cool, actually. Yeah, but it was a blessing for sure. And we were able to pick out, stuff that we knew the kids would like. So it was just one of those blessings. And then when we got done with it, they gave us a card to go get a food box. So we did that too. And we did all that this morning. It took us like 3 hours to get it all done, but we're going to start wrapping presents and keep track of what we have for each of the kids and make sure that, they're equal, because if they're not, we'll hear about it, of course. But anyway, I hope you guys are well, and if you're struggling during your Christmas, I will send some prayers for you, and hopefully you can find the resources that you need to help your family out. I know that there's a lot of resources out there to help people out, either the food giveaways or, people in off of Facebook. If you're in certain groups, it will help you too. But we are definitely blessed to be in a city that is very helpful. So I won't be, hopefully we won't need to use it next year, but this year just happens to be one of those years. So that is it for the day. We'll see you tomorrow. And if you have any questions, or if you have any other Christmas memories that you'd like to share with me, feel free to do that. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.